Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Just a moment, we'll start. Yeah. All right. So today we will start with a very important topic on logical reasoning, which is what we call syllogism. If you have seen questions based on syllogism, you would understand what I mean. Does anyone know what syllogism here means? Give me a show of hands if you know what syllogism means. Today I have the prompter with me. Now I can at least say, do you know what syllogism means? Tick, tick, tick. Just a moment. अरे बोलो तो सही. Do you know what it means or do you not know what it means? Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Do you know what syllogism means? Can somebody tell me what it is? Okay. Good afternoon, Nidhi. Good afternoon, everyone. All right. Basically, syllogism is the art of deducing on the basis of certain logical arguments which are made. The arguments which you make are what you call syllogs. They are to be assumed to be true. On the basis of those arguments, you have to deduce a few conclusions. You have to tell whether conclusions are correct or not. If you would have seen questions like all cats are dogs, all dogs like parks, right? All parks are empty, stuff like that, right? Those questions are the questions which you typically call syllogism. If you have seen those questions, I'm sure you would have, right? Not in this exam, maybe in some other one. Definitely you would have seen what example is, like true example. All right. So there will be certain syllogs which will be given to you. Syllogs will basically be in the form of certain statements. Statements which will try and associate one set with another. I'll try and show you what they may look like, right? There could be a statement that says all, पहले all नहीं लिखते हैं, पहले sum करते हैं. Sum x are y, right? There could be a statement that goes like sum x are y. It is basically a relationship between two sets. Sets of all x's in the universe, not your x's, all x's in the universe, and set of all y's in the universe, right? There is an interaction between these two sets. एक set है जिसमें दुनिया के सारे x हैं, एक set है जिसमें दुनिया के सारे y हैं. This statement, this syllogism which says sum x are y, how do you represent it? You represent it something like this. If this is the set of all x's in the universe, right? Sum x or y will be represented by an intersection of this set with a set of all y's in the universe. And we are speaking about this particular part. Sum x or y, this is how you represent it, right? Yes, Anshika, you would have definitely seen this and all. This is a very, very interesting topic, and I can bet you a lot of people may think they try to take it like an English language ka statement. Don't do that, right? It can get confusing for people. Unless it's a very easy question, you need to have a certain technique. We'll do that. I mean, at least I'll try to tell you what the technique is, and based on that technique, you'll never get any question wrong. कोई question गलत नहीं करोगे if you just follow that technique. So stay with me, right? I am trying to explain to you something. अभी तो मैं कुछ जरा बता रहा हूँ. Just उसको देखते रहो, right? I will let you ask your questions if you want to. Statement 2 could be like all x are y. Now, if you have to represent this statement mathematically or basis a Venn diagram, how do you represent it? You can say if this is a set of all x's in the universe, all x are y can be represented like this. That the set of all x's in the universe is a part of the set of all y's in the universe. It's completely immersed within it, right? And we are speaking about this particular part. हम इस part की बात कर रहे हैं, right? There are other ways of representing it too. You can also represent it something like, and something that I prefer is इस तरीके से, right? मेरे लिए आसान हो जाता है. Still the same thing, right? One and the same thing. The essential purpose is कि x का जो set है, it is completely within the set of y. There is one more way of representing it, which is if this is the set of all x's in the universe, it is also the set of all y's in the universe, in the sense that both of these sets are completely superimposed on each other. In this case also, all x's will be y's, right? And we are talking about which region? Basically this region, right? Very simple, right? कोई problem नहीं होनी चाहिए इसको समझने के लिए. There can be one more statement which says something like some x are not y. There are some x's which are not y. How do you represent it? You represent it something like this. If this is a set of x, this is a set of y. Some x are not y. We are specifically talking about this particular part. Sorry. We are speaking about this particular part, not that. Some x are not y, right? And then there could be one more statement which says no x is y. Now, if I have to represent no x is y, we are typically representing two sets which do not intersect with each other. This is x, this is y. They do not intersect with each other, specifying that no x is y. But how do we, if whenever we are doing questions, every time you have something like this, no x is y, right? What I try to do is I try to link it with a line and I draw a cross on the middle, specifying that there is a negative relationship between x and y, right? No x is y. This is how you represent it, right? किसी को इस representation में कोई problem है? This is a very basic representation. How you do it in Venn diagrams, very, very simple, right? Does somebody have a problem? I'm going to teach you very incrementally. धीरे 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 I will try and build it, right, for you. Just tell me if you have any issues up until now. अभी तक कुछ problem हुई समझने के लिए? You have any issues up until now in terms of just representation through Venn diagrams? Great. All right. Now look at these statements. In those statements को देखो, right? And tell me, is there any fifth possibility, right? In terms of relationship between two sets, those sets of x and y. These sets contain all x's in the universe. Another set contains all y's in the universe. In terms of their interaction with each other, in those sets के interaction में, is there any fifth possibility apart from this? मतलब दो sets अगर हैं, they can either intersect, they can completely overlap on each other, they can not intersect at all, they can intersect, but maybe some parts cannot intersect. Do you think there is any fifth possibility here? कोई पांचवी possibility है क्या इसको छोड़ के? In terms of relationship between two sets. Is there a fifth possibility? Tell me if there is. I'm waiting for you. दो sets हैं, दो sets जब interact करेंगे आपस में, is there a fifth possibility that can come outside of these four? इन चार को छोड़ के? Sathi is saying no. I think Saurav is also saying no. Oh, achha, I think Saurav is saying no to the previous one. Absolutely, there is no fifth possibility. दो sets के interaction में क्या हो सकता है कि either some x are y, all x's are y, some x are not y, and no x is y. इसके अलावा fifth possibility बचती नहीं. There is no fifth possibility in terms of interaction of two sets. They can either intersect, they can either completely overlap on each other, they can either not intersect at all, or it can so happen that one part of one set may not intersect with the other part, right? इसके अलावा कोई possibility होती नहीं, right? Who is saying no idea? Okay. Now, in terms of these statements, these two statements are the examples of what we call affirmative statements, and these statements are called negative statements. Why negative? Quite obviously, there is a case of negation involved here, right? इनको आप बोल सकते हैं affirmative, you can also call them positive statements. Right? Positive statements and negative statements. Outside of these four, there is no other possibility in terms of interaction of two sets. Right? Okay. Now do me a favor and write this down. Every time you have something like this written, right? If there is a few statements which are given to you, the conclusions will also be given in the same form. इसी form में आपको conclusions देंगे, आपको कुछ statements दिए होंगे, उसके basis पे conclusion भी इसी type से कुछ लिखा हुआ होगा, right? Now just write down how do you have to read these sentences. Every time you find a certain conclusion, अगर आपको कोई conclusion मिलता है in the form of let's say some x r y, conclusion 2 मिलता है अगर आपको all x r y, conclusion 3 मिलता है आपको some x r not y, and conclusion 4 अगर आपको मिलता है no x is y. अगर आपको conclusions इस form में मिलते हैं, how do you read them? Remember, these are statements of logic. ये simple अंग्रेजी के sentence नहीं है, these are logical statements, right? तो उसको थोड़ा logic की तरह treat करना, simple English की तरह नहीं, right? Some x or y को how will you read it? You will read it like some elements of x are common to y. This one you will read as all elements of x are common to y. Some x are not y को आप पढ़ेंगे some part of x can never or cannot intersect with y, and इसको आप पढ़ेंगे no part of x can intersect with y. ये आप लिख लो कहीं पे, just write it down, right? मैं धीमे like next thing I will tell you is a specific technique. एक टेक्निक बताऊंगा, उसी के लिए बताया हुआ है. जस्ट राइट इट डाउन द मोमेंट यू हैव रिटन इट डाउन, फिर मुझे बताना, राइट? इफ यू गेट अ कंक्लूजन ऑन द लाइंस ऑफ सम एक्स आर वाई, ऐसा कोई कंक्लूजन आपको दिखता है, हाउ डू यू रीड इट? यू रीड इट राइट सम एलिमेंट्स ऑफ एक्स आर कॉमन टू वाई, राइट? If you get a conclusion in the form of all x or y, how do you read it? You read it like all elements of x are common to y. If you get a conclusion in the form of some x are not y, then you read it like some part of x can never or cannot intersect with y. If you get a conclusion like no x is y, you will read it like no part of x can ever intersect with y. Simple. Just itna likh do and tell me. If you have written it down, just give me a thumbs up. I'm telling you, this is one of the most important topics and this is one of the most confusing ones too. It can get really confusing. So we are trying to deduce a methodology which will make it super simple for you to get all questions right. If you have written it down, just give me a thumbs up. मुझे आइडिया नहीं लगता तुम लोगों ने लिखा कि नहीं लिखा. All right, great. Chalo, perfect. Right? If you have written it down, one more thing I want to tell you is a specific rule called the golden rule of Sillogs. The golden rule of Sillogs, you don't have to write it down, you just have to remember it. What does the golden rule say? It says that each statement only talks about the relation that it represents. What does this mean? It means that if we are saying some x or y, we are specifically talking about this part and this part alone. हम बस इस part की बात कर रहे हैं. We're not talking about any of this. हम इस एरिया की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, इस एरिया की बात नहीं कर रहे, हम इनकी बात ही नहीं कर रहे. Right? Whenever we are saying some x or y, we are specific to this particular part. If we are saying all x or y, we are specifically talking about this part, the shaded regions. We are not talking about the non-shaded regions. Right? Just remember this. It's a statement of logic. It's not a simple statement of English. It's just remember this. It is a statement of logic. इसको अंग्रेजी की तरह मत पढ़ना. Right? If you have done it, now we will try and do a few questions. उससे आपको क्लैरिटी होगी कि हम किस टाइप की मेथोडोलॉजी फॉलो करेंगे. राइट? ऑर्डिनरली इफ यू हैव डन इट इन योर स्पेयर टाइम, तुम्हें पता होगा कि पॉसिबिलिटीज वगैरह ड्रॉ करनी पड़ती हैं. राइट? वी विल ट्राई एंड डिड्यूस अ मेथड जहां आपको कोई पॉसिबिलिटी ड्रॉ नहीं करनी. राइट? यू विल एनीवेज गेट द राइट आंसर. चलो. ओके. देयर इज अ स्टेटमेंट. Right? There are few statements and there are a few conclusions. On the basis of these statements, you have to see whether these statements are true or not. Right? When they say only 1 and 2 follow, only 1 and 3 follow, it means कि only 1 and 2 are true. Right? Let's do it. ध्यान से देखना पहला वाला करके कैसा होगा. The first statement says all windows are doors. How do you represent it? If this is a set of windows, all windows are doors. I typically try and do it like this. All windows are doors. There is a set of windows which is completely within the set of doors. The second statement says all buildings are doors. So if all buildings are doors, what we can do is we can do something like this. All buildings are doors. The third one says all doors are boats. So all doors are boats. If you have to represent it, we can represent it something like this. Right? This is buildings, this is windows, and this is doors. Right? कोई problem हुई इसको बनाने के लिए? It's a very simple thing. First thing is all windows are doors. So there is a set of windows which is within the set of doors. The second one says all buildings are doors. So basically there is a set of buildings which is within the set of doors, right? Then the third one says all doors are boats. So this bigger set, which is the set of doors, is within another set, which is a set of boats. Is it clear? अरे रुक जाओ खुशी, 2 मिनट रुक जाओ. Right? Try and see the method now. पहले method देख लो. कोई conclusion नहीं मांग रहा इस time पे. Just look at the method because this will follow throughout the class. We are trying to build on a method which will help you not draw possibilities. Just focus on that. Don't focus on the answer part just yet. Right? The moment you have done or drawn this Venn diagram, the second thing you want to do is you start labeling it. Every region which has a definite boundary, जिसकी एक definite boundary है, सबको अपने mark करना है. So I will mark this as 1, I will mark this as 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Right? What does the region 1 represent? 1 कौन सा है? 1 is this one, the set of windows. इसकी एक अपनी definite boundary है ना, complete boundary. This is a set of windows. Right? Which one is 2? 2 is this region, ये ऐसा वाला. Right? This is the region 2. Right? Which one is 3? 3 is this one, this circle, the set of buildings. And which one is 4? 4 is this crescent, ये वाला crescent. ये आधा moon type का. This region is 4. Right? सारे regions जिनकी अपनी एक definitive boundary है, everyone has to be labeled. एक बारी जरा मैं इसको for the sake of clarity वापस ऐसा करता हूँ. Right? Okay. Now read the conclusions. Conclusion says all windows are boats. Now how do you read all windows are boats? You read it like all elements of windows are common to that of doors, boats. Right? Now windows में कौन से elements हैं? Windows is this circle. Windows has only 1 in it. Buildings में क्या है? Buildings has only 3 in it. Doors में क्या क्या आता है? Doors has this circle and this region, 2 wala. So doors has 1, 2 and 3 in it. And boats of course has everything in it. Boats is that biggest circle. It has 1, 2, 3 and also this region 4. 2, 3 and 4. Right? When you say all windows are boards, windows क्या है? Windows is 1. Boards क्या है? Boards is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Right? Are all elements of Windows common to that of boards? They absolutely are. Windows only has one element. They are common to that of boards. So this is a true statement. Perfect. All buildings are boards. Now buildings is the set of 3. Boards is which one? Boards is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Once again, are all elements of buildings, there's only one element which is 3. Are they common to that of boards? They absolutely are. So this again is a true statement. The last one says some boards are doors. Now boards is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Doors is 1, 2 and 3. How do you read some wala statement? You read it like some elements of boards are common to that of doors. Are there some elements which are common? 1 is common, 2 is common and 3 is also common. Some elements are common. So this has to be true. Right? The answer here should be all follow, which is D. Khushi has gotten it right. So, well done. Is it clear? ये समझ में आया? Right? I'm going to build on this. तो घबराओ मत. इसको बस मेथड को फॉलो करते रहो. Right? यहां तक क्लैरिटी है कि नहीं? वेन डायग्राम बनाने का है, उसको लेबल करने का है. Right? And then you have to read conclusions a certain way and ascertain whether they are true or not. Is it clear? यहां तक किसी को कोई तकलीफ, कोई कष्ट, कोई पीड़ा, कोई दुख, कोई दर्द, कोई परेशानी? ये समझ में आया? वेरी सिंपल, राइट? बहुत ही सिंपल. अरे बोल भी दिया करो यार, समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? didn't understand होता है. Didn't understand the conclusion part. Conclusion is very similar, very simple. अंशिका, पहला conclusion क्या पूछता है? All windows are boards. मैंने आपको क्या बोला था? जब भी conclusions होंगे, you have to read it something like this. इस तरीके से आपको पढ़ना है. If there is a conclusion like all x are y, which is to say all x यहाँ पर क्या है? Windows, y is boards. All x are y. How do you read it? You read it like all elements of x are common to that of y, or all elements of Windows are common to that of boards. Windows में कितने ही element है? Windows only has, this set only has one in it, right? So one common है क्या? Of course it is common. So all elements of x are common to that of y. So it is a true statement. Similarly, all buildings are boards. Same thing करना है. Are all elements of buildings? Buildings only has 3 in it. Are all elements common? Of course they are. It's only one element 3, and which is common to that of boards. Now the third one says some boards are doors. How do you read it? You read it like some elements of boards are common to that of doors. Now boards has how much? Boards has 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, are they common to doors? Doors has 1, 2 and 3. So some elements, which is 1 is common, 2 is common, 3 is common. Some elements are common, right? So this is a true statement. Bit confusing at labeling. अरे लेवलिंग नहीं है, लेबल कर रहे हो तुम इसको. ओके, इट इज ओके. अच्छा, ड्रॉ करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम हुई किसी को? राइट? कैन यू ड्रॉ दिस? द मोमेंट यू ड्रॉ दिस, लेट मी ट्राई एंड हाईलाइट इट विद अ डिफरेंट पेन. जब आप इसको ड्रॉ कर लेते हो, व्हाट यू देन डू इज यू वांट टू लेबल एवरी रीजन विच हैज अ डेफिनेट बाउंड्री. जिस भी रीजन की कंप्लीट बाउंड्री है उसको आप लेबल करोगे, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, there is this set of windows. ये windows वाला एक region है ना पूरा, right? एक complete boundary है इसकी, so label it 1, right? ये buildings का जो set है, if there is a set of buildings, buildings क्या है? Buildings is this circle. इसकी भी एक अपनी definite boundary है, label it 2 if you want to, right? अब दो तो आपने label कर दिए. There is also this region. ये वज्र जैसा जो कुछ है, मतलब महिषासुर का, right? There is this region. This region you can label it if you want to label it 3, right? Then there will be one more region. एक और region अभी बाकी है ना जो हमने label नहीं किया है. This one, this crescent, ये आधे चांद की तरह, right? There is this specific region too. इसको label कर दो आप 4. Now once you have labeled this, अब Windows is this set only, is this circle. Windows only has 1 written in it. So write down Windows में क्या है? 1. Right? बिल्डिंग्स का ये जो सेट है, बिल्डिंग्स ओनली हैज 2 इन इट. प्रीवियसली बिल्डिंग्स में मैंने 3 लेबल किया था, अब 2 कर लो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, राइट? बिल्डिंग्स ओनली विल हैव 2 इन इट. नाउ डोर्स इज दिस बिगर सर्कल, उसी के अंदर विंडोज भी आता है, उसी के अंदर बिल्डिंग्स भी आता है. डोर्स में कौन कौन से नंबर्स है? 1, 2 एंड 3, राइट? सो डोर्स, बिल्डिंग डोर्स विल हैव 1, 2 एंड 3. सिमिलरली बोर्ड्स क्या है? बोर्ड्स इज द बिगेस्ट सर्कल बाहर वाला. It also has windows, it has buildings, it has doors within it, right? So 1, 2, 3, and then there is a definite region 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. उसके बाद just read the conclusions. समझ में आया? इसका नेक्स्ट भी करेंगे ना, करते रहेंगे तो मैं दिखता जाएगा, बट यहां तक समझ में आया कि नहीं आया? पूनम, इज इट क्लियर नाउ? अंशिका, पूनम, क्लियर हुआ? राइट? जो भी आपको रीजन्स दिख रहे हैं ना इस पूरे डायग्राम में, सारे रीजन्स को सेपरेटली लेबल करने का, सिंपल सी गेम ये है. राइट? चलो फिर, गुड. लेट्स डू दिस वन नाउ. इसको करते हैं. राइट? और क्वेश्चंस करते रहेंगे, बहुत क्वेश्चंस है, घबराओ मत, क्लियर हो ही जाएगा. कोई जरा जिन्होंने प्रॉब्लम हुआ है, ओके. चलो अब ये करो. सम रेडियोज आर टेलीफोन्स, राइट? कुछ रेडियोज हैं टेलीफोन्स. ऑल टेलीफोन्स आर मिरर्स, ऑल मिरर्स आर डेस्क्स. सिमिलरली रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे अपने को क्या? सम रेडियोज आर टेलीफोन्स. इफ दिस इज अ सेट ऑफ रेडियोज, सम रेडियोज आर टेलीफोन्स वुड मीन this is a set of telephones. Some radios are telephones. There is an intersection between these two sets. All telephones are mirrors. So आप चाहो तो आप एक ऐसा सर्कल बना सकते हो, मैं हमेशा ऐसे बनाता हूं. आपकी जैसी इच्छा वैसा बनाओ, मेरे को फॉलो कर लो, बेहतर रहेगा. राइट? ऑल टेलीफोन्स आर मिरर्स. सो ये रहा सेट ऑफ टेलीफोन्स. टेलीफोन्स, ऑल टेलीफोन्स आर ऑल्सो मिरर्स. सो इसको विद इन मिरर्स ले आओ. ऑल मिरर्स आर डेस्क्स. अब ये कौन सा जीनियस ही काम हुआ? ऑल मिरर्स आर डेस्क्स. बना दिया. राइट? अब इसको लेबल करने का, लेबल करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम ही नहीं है. 1, 2, 3, 4 एंड 5. अरे बार बार क्या आ जाता है? राइट? इन रीजन के बारे में मत घबराना. ये जो ऐसे आ रहे हैं, मैंने डायग्राम ऐसी बनाई कि अब मैं परफेक्टली तो बना तो नहीं पाऊंगा. राइट? थोड़ा सा इन रीजन को नहीं. राइट? There is radios, there is telephones, there is mirrors, there is doors. Right? The moment you have done this, now start. Radios के सेट में क्या आता है? Radios is this circle. Radios has numbers 1 and 2 written in it. Radios 1 and 2. Telephones में क्या आता है? Telephones is, भगवान मेरे हाथ. Telephones is this circle. Telephones has 2 and 3 in it. Right? मिरर्स कौन सा है? मिरर्स इज दिस सर्कल. मिरर्स हैज 2, 3 एंड 4 इन इट. राइट? एंड डी इज फॉर डेस्क्स. डेस्क्स में डेस्क्स इज दिस बिगेस्ट सर्कल. इट हैज 2, 3, 4 एंड 5 इन इट. डेस्क्स हैज 2, 3, 4 एंड 5 इन इट. राइट? Swati is asking, is it necessary to label secondary? Oh yeah, absolutely it is necessary. It's necessary to label everything. Right? Now that we have done the labeling part, now let's read the conclusions. The first conclusion says what? It says some radios are desks. Radios में क्या है जी अपने पास? 1 and 2. Desks is 2, 3, 4, 5. When you read it like कि some elements of radios are common to that of desks, do you think it's a true statement? Some elements are common. कोई common है क्या? 2 is common, right? Radios में 1 and 2 थे. We are asking some elements of radios, are they common to desks? They absolutely are. 2 is common. So this is a true statement. The next one says some radios are mirrors. Now radios में has 1 and 2. Mirrors is 2, 3 and 4. Some elements, which is 2 again, is common, right? So this is also a true statement. Last one says some desks are telephones. Now desks has 2, 3, 4 and 5. Telephones has 2 and 3. Some elements, which is 2 and 3, are common. So this is also a true statement. Once again, conclusion has to be D, which is all of them follow. समझ में आई? सिंपल है ना? अभी किसी को प्रॉब्लम हुआ? डज एनीवन हैव अ प्रॉब्लम अप अंटिल दिस पॉइंट? किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम लेबलिंग में या फिर इनको रीड करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम है क्या? किसी को कोई प्रॉब्लम, कोई दिक्कत, कोई परेशानी अप अंटिल दिस पॉइंट? नहीं है तो हम आगे बढ़ जाएंगे। कोई बात नहीं, नहीं होगी शायद। नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम। लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट वन। दिस इज द नेक्स्ट वन। ग्रेट 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 ग्रेट, परफेक्ट। ओके, नाउ डू दिस वन। नाउ ये करो अब आप खुद से। अब अगर कोई प्रॉब्लम है नहीं, ये करो। Some plums are peaches, all peaches are apples. Then some apples are mangoes. जरा देख लेना, ये यहां तक स्टेटमेंट्स हैं, नीचे दो कंक्लूजन्स हैं, राइट? अब इसको करो। डू दिस एंड टेल मी। खुशी अब करो इसको, नाउ टेल मी। डू दिस। दादा एक रेड बुल मिलेगा क्या? रेड बुल, एक रेड बुल। हाँ जी, करो फिर इसको। डू दिस। Some plums are peaches, all peaches are apples, some apples are mangoes. All right, Kush is done it already. Right, some plums are peaches. How do you represent this? This is a set of plums. Some plums are peaches would mean this intersects with a set of peaches. Right? Some plums are peaches. All peaches are apples. So if all peaches are apples is this one. All peaches are apples. Some apples are mangoes. Now some apples are mangoes would mean something like this. Some apples are mangoes. Now what we do is we label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Right? Simple. Now plums के सेट में कौन सा है अपने पास? We have plums. We have 1 and 2 in them. Peaches में क्या है अपने पास? We have 2 and 3 in it. Apples में we have 2, 3, 4 and 5 in it. And mangoes में we have 5 and 6. Right? Khushi is saying, Khushi, which one is clear? Like B or C? और बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हो? B or C? Swati is saying B. Another is saying B. Khushi is saying both B and C. All righty. Right? Now the first conclusion says some mangoes are peaches. Mangoes कौन सा अपने पास? 5 and 6. Peaches we have 2 and 3. Right? Now some mangoes are peaches would mean, how do you read it? Some elements of mangoes are common to that of peaches. Are they common? They are not common. Is this a true statement? It's not a true statement. Right? Conclusion A says conclusion 1 is, sorry, option A says conclusion 1 is false. Is this a false statement? Tell me, is this a false statement? Thank you. बड़ी जल्दी. Is this a false statement? ये बताइए. जरा option देख लीजिए. Option A says conclusion 1 is false. Some mangoes are peaches. Some elements of mangoes have 5 and 6 in it. Peaches has 2 and 3 in it. Some elements of mangoes are common to peaches. They are not. So it's not true. Is it false? Tell me if it's a false statement. Give me a yes or no. Is it a false statement? Yes or no? Give me. बस ये बताओ, is this a false statement? Is this yes or no? False statement. Poonam is saying yes, it's a false statement. Okay. Other people? Yes, yes. Yes, it's not false. Remember this. It's not false. Something which is not definitively true does not automatically make it false. Right? Ye dhyan do. These are statements of logic. Now statements can be true. When we say statements are true, what we are saying is they are definitely true. Is this statement definitely true? Are some elements of mangoes common to that of peaches? They are not. So is it definitely true? It's not. But something which is not definitely true does not mean that it is definitely false. There is a case in the middle of true and false. If you've done fuzzy logic, you would understand, which is what we say may or may not be. It may or may not be true, it may or may not be false. We cannot definitively say that this is true or this is false, right? You will say can't be determined. Because 6 is divisible by 3, right? When you say some mangoes are peaches, are some elements common to that of peaches? No, they are absolutely not. The second thing, if you see, whenever you read these things, some elements of X are common to that of Y. If you say they're not common to that of Y, the next thing you want to check for is if there is a negative relationship between the sets. It's not like कि तुम बीजेपी को वोट नहीं करते तो तुम कांग्रेस सपोर्टर हो या तुम कांग्रेस को वोट नहीं करते तुम बीजेपी वाले हो. ऐसे नहीं लगाना लॉजिक, राइट? Something which is not definitely true. When you read कि some elements of X are not common to that of Y, दिख रहा है कि नहीं common नहीं है. The next thing you want to check for is this statement. If there is a negative relationship between mangoes and peaches. कोई negative relationship दी है क्या question में mangoes and peaches के बीच में? Remember negative relationship को कैसे draw करते हैं हम लोग? Line डाल के काटा मारते हैं. Is there any negative relationship given in the statement? इसमें तो एक भी negative relationship ही नहीं दी हुई है, तो between mangoes and peaches तो हो ही नहीं सकता. If there is no negative relationship between the set of mangoes and the set of peaches, what that means is now mangoes you can draw like this also. ऐसे भी बना सकते हो, right? Mangoes, there is nothing stopping mangoes from intersecting with peaches. There is nothing stopping it. The only thing that can stop a set from intersecting with another set is a negative relationship. बस एक negative relationship अगर हो, only that thing can stop sets from intersecting with each other. Except for that, there is no way you can stop it from happening, right? Right now, जैसे हमने ordinarily बनाया था, हम तो normally बनाते हैं इसको, right? Normally is mangoes intersecting with peaches? No, they are not. But can it? Oh, it absolutely can. Right? There is no negative relationship between mangoes and peaches, so it can intersect, right? So if it can intersect, in that case, some mangoes or peaches would have been true. इसको ऐसे भी बना सकते हैं 5 and 6. In this case, it doesn't look like it's true. So it's a case of cannot be determined. You will say it may or may not be true. Right? ध्यान देना है. Some elements of X are common to Y. They are not. नहीं दिख रहा common. The next thing you have to check for is there any negative relationship between X and Y? There is none. So if some elements are not common and there is no negative relationship, that is a case of may or may not be true. You'll say cannot be determined, right? In this case, you do not have to draw possibilities. But ask yourself this question. Are some elements common? They are not common. If they are not common, check if there is any negative relationship. If there is no negative relationship, that means it could be true. It could not be true. You are not sure. Do you get it? The next one says some apples are peaches. Now apples has 2, 3, 4 and 5 in it. Peaches has which one? Peaches has 2 and 3. Some elements 2 is common, 3 is common. Some elements are common, so it is definitely true. ये 100% true है. So the answer has to be B, which is conclusion 2 is true. Remember this. If you read it here कि भाई some elements are not common, अगर आप statement ऐसी some apples are peaches, you check कि if there are any elements which are common. If they are not common, it does not mean it's automatically false. What it means is it's not definitely true. Something which is not definitely true would mean that there are still 2 possibilities. It could be completely false. It could or could not be true. Right? Those 2 possibilities बचते हैं उसके बाद भी. The answer is B, of course. राइट? इज इट क्लियर? ये समझ में आया कुछ? नेक्स्ट करते हैं. ध्यान देना कि कंक्लूजन्स की 3 पॉसिबिलिटीज होती हैं. Conclusions can be true. When we say true, it means it's definitely true. Conclusions can be false, or that means definitely false. Or conclusions can be may or may not be true, may or may not be false. एक ही बात है, right? Okay. Now do this one. Statement 1 says, some rivers are lakes. How do you represent this? If this is a set of rivers, some rivers are lakes would mean this 1, 2 and 3. अभी पहले नहीं लेबल करते, लास्ट में करते हैं एक साथ. Some rivers are lakes. All rivers are ocean. Now, if all rivers are ocean, you can draw something like this. All rivers are ocean. Next statement is all oceans are streams. Now, all oceans are streams would mean you can draw something like this. Right? Now we can label it whichever way you want to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? All streams are lakes is your first conclusion. All streams is which one? Streams is this circle, this bigger one. It has 2, 3, 4 and 5 in it. 2, 3, 4 and 5 in it. Lakes is 1 and 2. Are all elements of streams common to that of lakes? Are they common? They are not common. If they are not common, what do you check for? The next thing you check for is there any negative relationship between streams and lakes? Streams and lakes के बीच में कोई negative relationship है क्या? कुछ ऐसा बोला है क्या statements में कि भाई some lakes are not streams or some streams are not lakes, no lakes is a stream, ऐसा कुछ बोला है? ऐसी कोई चीज नहीं बोली हुई, right? All elements are not common. There is no negative relationship. This is a clear case of, you will say, may or may not be true. Right? Right? Okay. Conclusion 2 is some oceans are rivers. Oceans is this circle, this one. It has 2, 3 and 4 in it. 2, 3 and 4 in it. Rivers is this circle. It has 2 and 3 in it. Are some elements common? Some are common. This is a true statement. In this case, only conclusion 2 follows. Follows का मतलब क्या? It is definitely true. Right? Is it clear? अब आप पूछोगे भाई all streams are lakes. All streams lakes कैसे हो सकती हैं? Right? इसकी एक्चुअली एक पॉसिबिलिटी बनती है. If you have to think of it, if this is a set of lakes, पहला हमें क्या दिया था? Some rivers are lakes. This is a set of lakes. Let's say this is the set of rivers. Right? इस तरीके से बना सकते हैं. Rivers is 1, lakes is, this one is region is 2. So rivers has 1 in it. Lakes has which one? Lake has both 1 and 2. है ना? If I'm saying some rivers are lakes, can it be represented like this? How do you represent this? Some elements of rivers have to be common to that of lakes. Rivers has only 1, lakes has 1 and 2. So some rivers are lakes. This is also true. Right? Now all rivers are ocean. This same set is that of ocean. All oceans are stream. This same set is that of streams. Right? In this case, tell me, all streams are lakes. है कि नहीं? है ना? All elements of streams are common to that of lakes. You can draw this possibility also. This will again hold true. समझे? It is just to eliminate drawing possibilities because there can be multiple possibilities. अब बैठ के आप पेपर में सारी possibilities draw नहीं करोगे, right? So what you do is you ask yourself this question: are all elements common? Which is why I specifically made you write it down. पढ़ो इसको ऐसे ही. All elements of streams are common to lakes. They are not common. देख लो. If they are not common, the next thing you have to ask yourself is simply this: is there any negative relationship between these two sets? Is there any negative relationship between the set of streams and the set of lakes? Is there any negative relationship? कुछ दिए negative relationship statements में? इसमें तो एक भी negative statement ही नहीं दी है, तो negative relationship कहाँ से दी हुई होगी? Right? because there is no negative relationship, and although all elements may not be common, so this is a case of may or may not be true, right? ये draw करके मैंने आपको दिखाया कैसे हो सकता है. How can this be possible? Right? It is just to eliminate the need for drawing possibilities that we follow this method. आपको कुछ और नहीं करना है, बस इस मेथड को फॉलो करो, you'll always get your question right. You don't have to even consider these possibilities. Normally बनाओ Venn diagram जैसे हम बनाते हैं, लेबल करो एंड देन चेक फॉर कंक्लूजन जैसे हम करते हैं नॉर्मली. जस्ट डू दैट. इज इट क्लियर नाउ? राइट, 2 लैंडमाइंस अभी तक आ चुकी हैं. पहला क्या है कि स्टेटमेंट कंक्लूजंस कैन बी ट्रू. व्हेन वी से ट्रू वी मीन डेफिनेटली ट्रू. कंक्लूजंस कैन बी डेफिनेटली फॉल्स. इफ समथिंग इज नॉट डेफिनेटली ट्रू डज नॉट मीन दैट इट इज डेफिनेटली फॉल्स. राइट, ये ध्यान देना आपको. Is it clear now? ये समझ में आई? Some rivers are lakes को आप ऐसे भी represent कर सकते हो. Some rivers are lakes. Remember this. Some rivers are lakes का मतलब क्या है कि some part of rivers is cutting that of lakes. आप पूरा भी बना सकते हो. Right? It will hold still. ये फिर भी hold करेगा. Can I move to the next one? समझ में आई? Right? To eliminate the drawing possibilities, just follow this method. इस method को follow करो, कभी गलत नहीं होएगा. Perfect. चलो. Let's do this one then. It's the same question. Same question है, just थोड़ा सा twist है. Twist is, now the conclusion has something like this. All streams being lakes is a possibility. Try and do this on your own. मुझे बताओ अगर आपसे ये हो पा रहा है. It is literally the same question. Same question है, बस conclusion में एक चीज change हो चुकी है. Conclusion 1 says all streams being lakes is a possibility. Is a possibility का मतलब क्या है कि ये हो सकता है कि ये true हो. Tell me what the answer to this one should be. ध्यान देना, पूरी की पूरी क्लास में ध्यान देना बस अपने आप से. राइट, पूरा क्लोजली फॉलो करो. बहुत सिंपल है, जस्ट सिस्टमैटिकली करना है. टेल मी व्हाट द आंसर टू दिस वन शुड बी. All right. So some streams are lakes. करते हैं. काफी लोगों ने आप में से कर लिया. Some rivers are lakes. So this is a set of rivers. This is a set of lakes. Some rivers are lakes. All rivers are ocean. All rivers are ocean. We can draw it something like this. All oceans are streams. We can draw something like this. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? ऐसा कुछ. यार इसको मैं थोड़ा यहाँ मूव कर लूँ. Right? Okay. When you have a conclusion that says all streams being lakes is a possibility, इसको करना कैसे है? बहुत ही सिंपल, कुछ भी नहीं. Is a possibility से जो पहले पहले लिखा हुआ है, this part. Right? लिखा गया all streams being lakes. इसको ऐसे पढ़ो कि all streams are lakes. इसको चेक करो. All streams are lakes. इस पार्ट को पहले चेक करो कि ये पार्ट ट्रू है कि नहीं है. All streams are lakes. Streams is this biggest circle 2, 3, 4, 5. Lakes is which one? Lakes is 1 and 2. Are all elements common? There is only one element common. All elements are not common. If all elements are not common, what is the second thing you check for? Is there any negative relationship between streams and lakes? कोई negative relationship है क्या? दी ही नहीं है, statements ही नहीं दी ऐसा कोई, right? In this case, this will become a case of may or may not be true, right? When you say may or may not be true, what does this mean? It means that there is a possibility it could be true, right? वो उसी का तो मतलब है. If there is a case of cannot be determined plus you see is a possibility, then it's a true statement, right? Because this part you got कि ये part is a case of may or may not be true. You cannot definitively say if it's true or if it's false, right? When you cannot definitively say it's true or is it false, right? In that case, it is a possibility, right? Possibility का मतलब क्या है? हो सकता है कि ये true हो, right? Cannot be determined plus is a possibility will get you a true one, right? The next one is some oceans are rivers. ये तो कर ही दिया था. Oceans is 2, 3 and 4. Rivers is 2 and 3. Some elements are common. This is a case of true statement. We'll have conclusion 1 and conclusion 2 follow. Right? समझ में आया? Is a possibility? Is it clear? Right? We will do all sorts of questions. सारे questions करेंगे, घबराने का नहीं आज. धीरे धीरे फोन साथ रहना. Just tell me, is it clear? Is a possibility के केस में how do we do this? Is a possibility से जो पहले पहले लिखा हुआ है, the part which has been written before is a possibility. Just check for it. लिखा गया all streams being lakes. इसको पढ़ोगे all streams are lakes. Check करो if all streams are lakes. Is it true? Is it false? What is it? Right? हमने all streams are lake check किया. It's a case of cannot be definitively said कि true है या false. If there is a statement, this part is cannot be definitively said. उसका मतलब क्या कि हो सकता है true, हो सकता है false. So, right? In that case, all streams being lakes is a possibility. It will be a true statement. You can say cannot be determined plus is a possibility will be a true statement. Right? ये करो. Again, negative relationships. Now, every time you have statements जहां पर negation दिया हुआ है, यहां अपने antenna खड़े कर दो. Right? यहां be a little alert. Every time you get a negation in statements, you have to be alert. Right? Now, do this. Do this one. And tell me what the answer should be. For the past 5 days. Tell me the answer for this one. इसके लिए बताओ. I'll try and turn the microphone on. Take 30-40 seconds कर लो, right? And tell me what the answer should be. Past 5 days. Can you check on me? Polai Vaishnavi. Polai. Vaishnavi is saying D. All right. खुशी saying D. भगवान के लिए बाकी सारे लोग अपना अपना सॉल्व करो और उसके बाद चेक करो. इट्स नॉट नेसेसरली गोइंग टू बी डी. जरूरी नहीं कि डी ही आंसर हो. Hassan is saying all follow. Okay. All righty. चलो करते हैं. चलो. All right. Great. Everyone is saying D. Great. Okay. Statement. Oh, what an idiot is saying this one. Okay. Statement 1 says all minutes are seconds. How do you represent all minutes are seconds? If this is a set of minutes, all minutes are seconds, you can represent it something like this. All minutes are seconds. All seconds are days. Now, all seconds are days, you can represent it something like this. Right? No day is night. That means it is a set of night. No day is night. That means the set of days cannot intersect with that of night. क्लियर? ड्रॉ करने में कोई पॉसिबिलिटी है? कोई प्रॉब्लम है? बिल्कुल सिंपल था. 1, 2, 3, 4. राइट? रिमेंबर जब भी नेगेटिव रिलेशनशिप आ जाए एक बार ही मेंशन कर दो. डेज एंड नाइट्स का नेगेटिव रिलेशनशिप है. डेज में क्या कहता है? 1, 2 एंड 3. नाइट्स में आता है 4. राइट? लिख लिया करो इसको. अच्छी बात होती है. Conclusion 1 says some seconds are minutes. Now seconds is which circle? Seconds is this circle. It has 1 and 2 in it. seconds is 1 and 2. Minutes is this circle, only 1, right? Some elements of seconds are common to that of minutes. Yes, they are. This is a true statement. Some days are seconds. Now days is this bigger circle. Days has 1, 2 and 3 in it. 1, 2 and 3. Now seconds is this beach wala circle. It has 1 and 2 in it. Some elements, 1 is common, 2 is common. Some elements of days are common to that of seconds. Once again, a true statement. Third one says no night is day. No night is day को आप कैसे पढ़ेंगे? How do you read no night is day? How do you read no x is y? You read it like no part of night can intersect with day. Night is just a complete circle. इसके कोई parts वगैरह तो नहीं है. It's only a complete circle. You only have to check if night can intersect with day at all. There is a clear negative relationship between day and night. So night cannot intersect with day. No part of night. अभी night का तो कुछ कटा कटाया है नहीं. It's just a complete circle, right? Can it intersect with day? It absolutely cannot. No night is day. In that case will be true, right? Negative relationship है ना day and night के बीच में. All minutes are days. Now minutes is 1. Days is 1, 2 and 3. All elements are common. So this one again will be a true statement. Conclusion होगा D. All follow. Right? ये mouse भी क्या है यार? Is not a part of the subject, but if you can answer how to tackle your anxiety while running against time in exam. All right, Puno. Maybe towards the end we can try it. At least I'll try and see if whatever I tell you helps. But just tell me if this is clear. ये सब लोग ने D ही लिखा. Most likely it is clear. Just remember, read कैसे करना है इसको. No night is day. You will read it as no part of night can ever intersect with day, which is correct. Let's do this one. How to tackle your anxiety. All right. Okay, I'll do that. Don't worry. Statements 1 is, okay, do this and tell me if you can get it right. I had a very funny thing to say to that, but I'm pretty sure I'm on camera. Do this. संस्कार कह रहा है yes. क्या हो गया संस्कार? Are you all right? वो भी yes लिखा है caps में. काफी excited yes. Do this one and tell me what the answer should be. Poonam, I'll answer you probably in the break or maybe towards the end. If you can stay back, we can do this. I can tell you exactly how to strategize, how to do this shit. ये last time तुम लोग ही class हुई थी क्या? The one that I took for inequalities. It was your class, or was it somebody else's class? Because it wasn't supposed to be your class, honestly. When I was saying okay, now okay, what does okay mean? Like, do you mean I should? I will take it. We'll do towards the end, maybe in the break time also. Let's see. None of these follow. All right. Some teachers are professors. Some teachers are professors. Some lecturers are teachers. Some lecturers are teachers. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First conclusion is all teachers are professors. Teachers is the set of 2, 3, and 4. Professors is 4 and 5. Are all elements of teachers common? There is only one element common. All elements are not common. The next thing you check for is if there is a negative relationship between teachers and professors. No negative relationship given in the statements. So if you wanted to, you could have possibly drawn professors को इसके ऊपर भी बना दो, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. right? There is no negative relationship stopping. So this has to be a case of may or may not be true. All teachers are lecturers. Teachers is 2, 3, and 4. Lecturers is 1 and 2. Once again, the same problem. All elements are common. They are not. Only one element is common. Is there any negative relationship between lecturers and teachers? There's none. So again, a case of may or may not be true. Third one is some lecturers are professors. Now 1, 2. Professors is 4 and 5. Are some elements common? Absolutely not. Is there any negative relationship stopping lecturers from intersecting with professors? There is no negative relationship. This again will be a case of cannot be determined, or you can say may or may not be true. The last one is some professors are lecturers. Now professors is 4 and 5. Lecturers is 1 and 2. Right? Once again, some elements are common. They are not common. Is there any negative relationship between professors and lecturers? Clearly not. Right? In this case, when you say only one follow, it means this is definitely true. None of these follow. None of these you can definitively say are true. Right? There is no negative relationship stopping. आप ऐसे चाहते तो आप lecturers, teachers को यूं बना सकते हो. अगर आप चाहो तो सबको आप एक ही सर्कल भी बना सकते हो. Right? If you want to. आपको पॉसिबिलिटीज ड्रॉ करनी है, आप मल्टीपल पॉसिबिलिटीज बना सकते हो. जस्ट टू एलिमिनेट वो पॉसिबिलिटीज बनाने वाला खेल ही दिस इज व्हाई यू डू दिस. राइट? It wasn't supposed to be your class, honestly. Wow, okay. I think I need to tell them. So I came for your, so basically there was a batch for which I hadn't done inequalities. So it was meant to be their scheduling. I didn't know. So I basically came in the class, I spoke for 30, 35 minutes and I left. Was it for you? Wow. Wasn't supposed to be. Is this clear though? समझ में आया? ये पॉसिबिलिटीज बनाने के लिए ही, लाइक व्हाई डू यू वांट टू मेक दीज पॉसिबिलिटीज, इसीलिए ये गेम ही हटाओ, जस्ट फॉलो माइंड मेथड, हो जाएगा करेक्ट. डू दिस. Do this and tell me. All cats are dogs. All dogs are pens. Great. All cats are dogs. There's a set of cats. All cats are dogs. All dogs are pens. 1, 2, and 3. Conclusion 1 says all cats are pens. Now cats only has one in it. Pens has 1, 2, and 3. All elements are common. They absolutely are. So this is a true statement. All pens are cats. Now pens is a set of 1, 2, and 3. Cats is 1. Are all elements common? They are not. Is there any negative relationship between pens and cats? There is absolutely none. So this is a case of cannot be determined. Cannot be determined का मतलब क्या होता है? It may or may not be true. Right? In this case, there was one possibility कि cats भी यही set है. Same set is that of dogs. Same set is that of pens. Same set भी बना सकते थे to represent all these both statements, right? In which case this would have been true. You could also draw it something like this. In this case, it does not appear to be true directly, right? Which is why it's a case of may or may not be true, right? To eliminate possibilities, इसीलिए मैं ये statement, ये method follow करता हूँ, right? Easy? अरे अब तो तुम सारे, दिव्या तुम्हारा C कैसे आ गया बॉस उसमें? How did you get C? ये टाइप गलत किया है। दिव्या अलग ही टाइम, अपराजिता D, अच्छा नहीं फिर A भी आ गया, ओके। नाउ डू दिस वन, ये करो। ध्यान देना जब भी नेगेशन आ जाए ना तो थोड़ा सा अलर्ट, डू दिस। अंशिका बताया तो पिछले वाले का आंसर क्या था? पिछले वाले का द आंसर वाज ए, ओनली वन फॉलोज। Do this. All furniture are wood, no wood is road, some roads are hills. We have B, we have C. बाकी लोग भी करो, क्या हो गया? Do this. So we have a choice between B and C. Only Khushi has said C. The remaining people are saying B. Riya is also saying C. I was stuck between B and C now. Cool, करें? इसमें कुछ ज्यादा टाइम तो लगता नहीं इन क्वेश्चंस में। All furniture are wood. Now this is a set of furniture. If all furniture are wood, you can draw something like this. No wood is road. The set of road. No wood is road means there is a negative relationship between wood and road. Some roads are hills. Some roads are hills. Right? Label it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right? Simple? Okay. Now the conclusion one says, some roads being furniture is a possibility. Now how do you do this? It's very simple. Is a possibility से पहले जो लिखा हुआ उसको check करो. We have to basically check for some roads are furniture. Oh. Some roads are furniture. Roads is 3 and 4. Furniture is 1. Remember, there is a negative relationship between woods and road. Woods and road के बीच में एक negative relationship है. Woods is 1 and 2. Roads is 3 and 4. Right? Now, some roads are furniture. How do we read this? We read it, some elements of road are common to that of furniture. Are they common? They are not common. The next thing we check for is there any negative relationship between roads and furniture? Roads and furniture के बीच में कोई negative relationship है क्या? Roads की negative relationship है. किसके साथ है? Woods के साथ है. But remember, furniture is within woods. Right? If roads has to intersect with furniture, it has to intersect with woods first and then get into furniture. Because furniture is within woods. Woods के अंदर आता ना ये circle. Because roads cannot intersect with woods. जब वो woods के साथ ही intersect नहीं कर सकता तो furniture के साथ कैसे intersect करेगा? It's very simple, right? So some roads are furniture is a false statement, right? हो ही नहीं सकता. For roads to intersect with furniture, it has to go through woods because furniture is within woods, right? So roads की woods का negative relationship है. This is a false statement. If this is a false statement, can it be a possibility? It obviously cannot be a possibility, right? This is a false statement. Second is some woods are furniture. Now woods is 1 and 2. Furniture is 1. Are some elements common? There is an element common, right? So this is a true statement. Third one is some hills being wood is a possibility. Now you have to check for some hills are wood. Now hills is 4 and 5. Wood is 1 and 2. Are some elements of hills common to woods? Hills has 4 and 5, woods has 1 and 2. Some elements are not common. Next thing you have to check for, is there any negative relationship between hills and woods? Hills and woods के बीच में कोई negative relationship है क्या? Remember, there is a part of hills, 4. This one has a negative relationship with wood. Some part of hills definitely has a negative relationship with wood. But is there any negative relationship between 5 and wood? Right? This part 4 cannot intersect with wood. Why? Because this is also part of roads. Roads का negative relationship है. 4 तो intersect नहीं कर सकता. But is there anything stopping 5 from intersecting with woods? इस part को कोई intersect करने को रोकता है क्या? 5 को woods के साथ? Nothing. Right? If there is nothing stopping 5 from intersecting with woods, right? This is a case of may or may not be true. You could have drawn it something like this also if you wanted to. इसको आप ऐसे भी बना सकते थे, है ना? If you may, इसको मैं कैसे बनाऊं? अगर आप ऐसे भी बना देते इसको, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता था. There would always be a part of hills which was common to roads जिसकी negative relationship होगी इसके साथ, right? वो part इसके साथ intersect नहीं कर सकता, but hills is more than that part. Hills is also has 4 and 5. So 5 को तो intersect करवा ही सकते हो. 5 वाले part का कोई negative relationship नहीं है, right? So this is a case of cannot be determined, right? If this is a cannot be determined plus is a possibility, then it makes it a true statement. In this, the answer has to be C, which is only 2 and 3 follow. Right? जिनका B आया था, देख लो. Right? Remember, negative relationship किसकी है? Negative relationship is between roads and wood. Road और wood की negative relationship है. Right? Because some hills are road, that means कि कुछ part of hills will be part of roads. अब roads की negative relationship woods के साथ है, तो that means इस part की भी negative relationship होगी, 4 की भी negative relationship है, that means 4 तो नहीं कर सकता woods को intersect. But is there anything stopping this part from intersecting with woods, the part 5? इसको कोई रोक रहा है क्या woods के साथ intersect करने के लिए? Nothing is stopping it. So this can intersect. Right? Right now it's not intersecting. अभी इसको देखो नहीं कर रहा. But 5 को चाहो तो खींच के यहाँ intersect करा लो. कौन रोक रहा है? Is it clear now? समझ में आया? Is it clear? चमका कुछ? Tell me if this is clear. जब भी नेगेशन आ जाए ना, थोड़ा सा अलर्ट रहने का रहता है. I'm waiting for your responses. If you tell me, then I will proceed to the next question. Great. Remember, every time there is a negative relationship, there will always be a question of ये intersect कर सकता है कि नहीं कर सकता है. Which is why I made you write like that. एक बारी चेक करने का ढंग से, हाँ. चलो बढ़िया. Now do this. नितिन बख्शी तो कश्मीरी है क्या? Do this now. ये करें और आंसर बताएं। लग ही रहा था नाम से। हो सकता है कि इसमें कोई आंसर दिया ही ना हो, ए बी सी डी के बियॉन्ड भी हो सकता है, यू डोंट नो। Okay, some desks are chairs, some desks are chair, all right, some chairs are doors, some doors are walls. Great. Conclusion 1 says some walls are chairs. Now walls is 6 and 7, chairs is 2, 3 and 4. Is there any negative relationship between the two? Because clearly some elements are not common. Is there any negative relationship? There is none. So this will be a case of cannot be determined. No wall is a chair. How do you say no wall is a chair? You say no part of wall can ever intersect with chair. Wall के दो parts हैं 6 and 7. Can they never intersect with chair? What can stop wall from intersecting with chair? It's only going to be a negative relationship. अगर बताया हुआ है कि कोई negative relationship है, only that can stop it. कोई negative relationship बताया तो नहीं, right? If there is no negative relationship specified between walls and chair, right now walls and chair are not interacting. They are not intersecting. They can also, if you want to draw walls here, who is stopping you? Nobody can. The only thing that could have stopped you is a negative relationship which is not given in the statements, right? So this again will be a case of cannot be determined, right? इसमें होना चाहिए neither one nor two follow, but the answer has to be C. C is either one or two follows, right? Either one or two follows. This is the answer. Why is this the answer? Because there are two statements. Both of these two statements are what we call contradictory statements, right? This brings us to a very, very unique, very, very important concept of contradictory statements, right? Which we will do right outside this break. एक छोटा सा break लेके यहीं मिलते हैं इसी channel पे इसी वक्त, right? We'll take a small break and then we'll come back. I will then teach you about contradictory statements and how this will help you solve further questions, specifically questions on negative relationships. जहाँ negative relationship आए, how we can use contradictory statements to make it easier for us. All right? Just a 10-minute break. एक 10 मिनट का break लेते हैं. उसके बाद we can do contradictory statements and there is a lot of questions अभी भी बचे हुए, nicer questions, right? Let's reconvene at 2:38 p.m. It's 2:28 according to my watch. So in 10 minutes we can convene. In the meantime, wow, if I'm going for a break, the number of participants are increasing. Insane. All right. Chalo, 10-minute ka break and then we'll convene and we'll do contradictory statements and then there onwards. All right? Chalo. Okay. Somebody had asked me about कोई तो खुशी ने पूछा था, किसने पूछा था? Somebody about anxiety. Anxiety वाले question कौन है? Who was it? Who asked me about anxiety? Anxiety. Poonam, are you there on the line? If you're there, we can take up that anxiety wala part. Okay, Poonam, are you there? If you're there, I can at least try and help you with anxiety. मतलब I can't help you with anxiety, honestly, but I can tell you how to probably deal with it. एक चाय. Are you there, Poonam? Poonam. I don't think she's there, so we'll take it towards the end. All right. All right. Okay, Poonam is there. Okay, so Poonam, you had a specific query with regards to, you were asking me about, let me check. You're asking me how to tackle your anxiety while running against time in exam, especially those who are weak in math. All right. So, I mean, long story short, if you are, see, with logical reasoning and with maths, I understand people can be a little anxious, and mostly who are these people who can be anxious? They are typically people who do not have a background in math, more specifically. But remember, this is math. This is not integral calculus. There's no differential calculus. There's no vectors. It's not advanced maths. It's basically maths till you have your matriculation standard type ka, right? So everybody, I'm guessing, has done maths till standard 10 in this country, right? Now, it could be quite possible that you have left. There is no touch with maths that remains, right? The only thing that can help you alleviate your anxiety, honestly, is a lot of practice. Right, but of course, I mean, I understand that you are now standing against completing your general studies also. On top of it, you have CSAT to do. Right, so what we can do here is we can have a strategy. Right, remember, what is your target? Your target is 60. You have to ensure this first. Get greater than 67. Pehle to ye target hai, right? It's not a case when CSAT used to be counted for, abhi to count hota nahi hai. So what you have to ensure is that you want to get more than 67, right? Now, more than 67 can happen in multiple ways. Like I said, if you have 28 RC questions, let's imagine 52 will be LR plus quantitative aptitude. Now, LR and quantitative aptitude mein, this is the one which actually requires maths. This is the one that genuinely requires logic and very basic arithmetic. कभी हमने LR में अभी तक कुछ advanced maths की नहीं करी, right? Typically you will find LR के questions between 15 to 18. 15 से 18 questions आपके पास LR के आएंगे, right? The remaining would be here 34 to 37 odd questions, right? Either 34, 37 odd questions, right? Now remember, LR maybe there are few topics which are supremely easy. Cubes are easy, dices are very easy, calendars are easy, right? ये तो हमने बहुत डिटेल में किया है. Now syllogism आज के बाद you will find syllogism is pretty easy, right? There can be questions, let's say, on the basis of arrangements, कई बारी series codes, right? Sometimes inequalities, but when inequalities are paired to be a different question, right? ये वाले questions ऐसे हैं कि इनमें there is quite a possibility. For example, in series and codes, there is a possibility that you may get stuck, right? In questions based on arrangements, there is again a possibility that you can get stuck somewhere, right? But arrangements, maybe if it's a circular arrangement, not that difficult. Amongst all arrangements, circular are the most easy ones, right? Now, in तीन को छोड़ के, if you look at these four parts, cubes, dices, calendars, syllogism, right? These questions are the questions, इनको मैं कहेंगे हम लोग low hanging fruits, right? कि अगर इनमें से questions आते हैं, ये तो आपको करना ही करना है. If there are 15 to 18 odd questions, you can imagine कि इसमें से 9 to 10 तो इसी में से आएंगे. 9, 10 चलो नहीं भी आए, 8 भी आ गए, right? If there are 8 questions on the basis of these, 8 क्वेश्चन तो आप इंश्योर कर लोगे ना, ये तो आपको आता ही है, राइट? विद दीज क्वेश्चंस, सीरीज एंड कोड्स, अरेंजमेंट्स, इनइक्वालिटीज, अरेंजमेंट यू ऑलवेज हैव टू डू एट द एंड. अरेंजमेंट्स में बिकॉज यू हैव टू कंसिडर पॉसिबिलिटीज, ड्रॉ करना पड़ता है, बहुत सारी चीजें आपको देखनी पड़ती हैं. तो अरेंजमेंट्स में इट कैन बी भाई कि तुम स्टक हो गए, मुश्किल हो सकती है अरेंजमेंट्स. सो यू ट्राई एंड डू इट टुवर्ड्स द एंड. लास्ट में करने का इसको, इफ यू हैव द टाइम टू डू इट. Arrangements में what will excite you is the fact that it can have 3 to 4 or 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 odd questions with these arrangements, right? उससे थोड़ा सा it can sort of be an inducement of sorts कि तुम्हें मन करेगा इसको करने का, right? But it can so happen कि आप उसमें कहीं ना कहीं stuck हो गए, and if you are getting stuck and you have limited time, so you will try and do it if these questions if you have the time to do it. Series and quotes में, if you can pick it instantly, do it. If you can't pick it, don't do it. Move ahead. Last में करना खुले दिमाग से वापस हो जाता है. Inequalities, if it is paired like an arrangement or any other type of question, in that case it can be tricky. It's not usually tricky, right? But these तो are topics. भाई इसमें से कोई भी question आएगा, you have to do it, right? These questions you should not be leaving. These are low hanging fruits. आप imagine भी कर लो, आपके पास 8 questions इसके आ गए. Right, 8 into 2.5 is 20. 20 आपने यहाँ इंश्योर कर लिया. I'm saying like with the most minimal preparation, 20 तो आप आराम से ला सकते हो उसमें. Right, now about this part. Quants में there will be topics. Now there quants में it's a huge range, but there will be certain topics. In fact, इसमें आप clocks भी जोड़ दो. Right. In quants, there will be certain topics that you have to be, मतलब कुछ topics होंगे जो तो आपको खुद से आते ही होंगे. There can be questions based on geometry. Sometimes there are questions based on number systems, time and work, time, speed and distance, averages and allegations. Right? These are questions which will require you a lot of practice, but these are questions that you typically do not get wrong. Right? If there is a question based on probabilities, permutation, combination, I can understand that you may have a problem there. But at least in quantitative aptitude, these are questions जिसमें usually आपको मिलना ही मिलना है, कोई ना कोई question आएगा इनमें से. Right? So pick your topics, pick the topics that you think you have understood very well, and try and attempt as many questions from these sections as possible. Right? The idea there should be that if there is a 52 set of questions, 52 questions आपके पास आ रहे हैं, 8-10 तो आपके पास इनमें से होने चाहिए. Right, and at least 8 to 10 here भी होने चाहिए. 34 में से 8-10 बोल रहा हूँ. It's not a huge ask, right? If you get 8-10 here, 8-10 here, right? These should be coming from areas that you are very well practiced on, right? And areas that you possibly also like. If you like these areas, you have to practice these questions, and you will go in with that confidence. Now about that strategy वाला part, in total it should be around 20 questions. 20 questions का मतलब क्या कि 50 marks तो आपके पास guaranteed होने चाहिए. Right? Now remember, अगर 50 number आप इंश्योर कर ले रहे हो between logical reasoning and quantitative aptitude, what remains for you to get is another 17 or more, and you have 28 RC questions. 28 RC questions would mean how much? It's around 70 odd marks. 70 में से 17 नहीं लाओगे क्या? 100% लेके आ जाओगे. Right? So, but the first thing is you have to ensure 50 number तो minimum ensure कर रहा है. What I'm saying is literally minimum. मिनिमम का मतलब क्या है कि ओनली दोज टॉपिक्स दैट यू आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट फ्रॉम, उसमें आएंगे 50 नंबर के. राइट? ओके, नाउ अबाउट दैट स्ट्रैटेजी वाला पार्ट, रिमेंबर वन थिंग, लाइक आई सेड, यू गेट दैट क्वेश्चन पेपर विद यू, टीयर इट अपार्ट. फर्स्ट थिंग इज मार्क ऑल क्वेश्चंस स्पेसिफिकली फ्रॉम टॉपिक्स ऑन लॉजिकल रीजनिंग एंड क्वांटिटेटिव एप्टीट्यूड. पहले इनको मार्क कर लो. क्यों मार्क कर लो? बिकॉज राइट नाउ व्हाट यू गेट इन आरसी, यू गेट रियली टाइनी पैसेजेस एंड द पैसेजेस आर स्केटर्ड इन द मिडिल. Right? So what you want to do is, ऐसा नहीं हो कि आप question 1 से ही start करो and then you start doing it. पहले mark कर लो सारे के सारे questions. It doesn't take you more than a minute. 1 minute लगता है सबको, सारे के सारे mark कर दो. Right? The next 2-3 minutes that you can spend on is marking or tick marking those questions which you think have come from the areas that you like and you have practiced very well. Right? Ideally there should be 16 to 20 such questions जो आपके पास होंगे from areas